Office in our room. Not for the weak Madden League. It is your boy Snypz. We are back at it here again for the Season 2 Super Bowl, and this is a rematch. Yes, indeed, a rematch. I said it. That's what it is. Ghost and Gambit going at it for the second straight year. We saw the first time around that the Bengals and Ghost got it done 48-42, and it is that time to see who is going to take this one here. Again, shout out to everybody in the building tuning in as we get this thing underway. They are kicking off and ready to get this thing cracking. Appreciate everybody here once again tuning in as we get this Super Bowl rematch underway. Some crazy numbers by the Bengals QB. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And when I talk about crazy numbers, they're definitely crazy. And the Bengals, ironically, they're going to start off with the football here. So here we go. So first down and 10 coming up. And listen, look, I'll you know what? We'll talk about it in a second. We'll talk about it in a second. But these numbers are nuts, okay? These numbers are nuts for the Bengals. Hold on one second real quick. All right, cool. We're good to go. All right. So first down and 10, Joe Burrow coming to the table here to get things started. So let's see what Burrow could do here on this first drive. Joe Burrow absolutely sensational in the regular season. Again, we're going to talk about the stats in just a second. Starts off here the pistol. Jamar Chase sitting on that left side and tries to get it there to him, and that's going to be incomplete. Second down and 10. But Joe Burrow, look at these numbers here. 7,558 passing yards, 114 touchdown passes, and only 18 interceptions on the year. Those numbers are absolutely diabolical. Those are diabolical numbers. So you know he's going to do nothing but sling this football here today. That is what he does. So let's see if it succeeds with it. He definitely had a lot more touchdowns this year than he did in season 1. But Joe Burrow's going to come out here in a second down and 10. And another play action. Defense gets in there, and they throw a pick. Single with the interceptions. He's off to the races, and he is knocked down at the 36-yard line. So 2 plays in, he throws an interception, and Gambit gets a big stop defensively to start the day for the Niners. So they'll start at the 36-yard line. And Brock Purdy will come to the table, see what he could do here. 5,954 passing yards, 58 tutties, and 19 picks on the year. And he's going to start it off here with Meadows with the tote. Gets a 1-yard gain on the play. He's going to bring it out to a second down and 9 coming up. Second down and 9 here at the 36. Niners' main guy is Tim Hayward. He is going to be number 5 on your right side of the screen. He is the rookie. And, man, he got wide open for Meadows. Good spin cycle. And Meadows will bring it in. 2 plays in for the game's first touchdown. Nothing game, just like that. 2 plays in. And Brock Purdy responds quickly. So Gambit takes advantage of the turnover in this Season 2 Super Bowl, trying to get his get back from Season 1. And that's a good way to start it up. First and 10 here now at the 35-yard line. Not for the week, Season 2 Bowl. Starting off early. On a good note here for the Niners. Well, Burrow will get back to work here and get back for the pass. He's getting great pressure. But look at Wilson breaking off of that one. Wilson off to the races. Lenore trying to catch him, and he finally does at the 20. So first down and 10 in the red zone. 1 play in for Ghost, and he is all the way in the red zone for the Bengals. So first and 10. For the defended champion.
11 MT. Here we go.
Still early in the first quarter, 5 minutes left as McCaffrey will get the tote here for the Bengals. Gets a 2-yard gain on the play. Second down and 8. Now here at the 19-yard line. Second down for Burrow. And he's going to have to throw this. Oh, wow. I tell you what, he still took a shot at it, but ends up being incomplete. But a third down and 8 now here at the 19-yard line, but that was a dangerous shot to say the least. 3rd down and 8 now here at the 19-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. Can. 11. 11.
Burrow barking out the calls and back for the pass. Nice dot there to Wilson, and they'll get him a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now coming up as he comes out in the no huddle. Tyreek Hill, the primary target here. Garrett Wilson, he had 26 touchdowns on the year, gets that last catch. And now a 1st and goal here at the 6. Burrow again back, quick flat called by McCaffrey. He's knocked down at the 5. Christian McCaffrey, a little over 400 yards receiving on the year, coming from that running back position. 7 receiving touchdowns as well from McCaff.
Gun. Stop.
And off here to McCaffrey, breaks the tackle, and McCaffrey able to punch in a much-needed touchdown. A little bit of get back there for Ghost after the last turnover, and uses a running game that is not used much. Now here come the Niners as they get back to work here at the 24. 3:53 left here in the 1st quarter of this Season 2 Super Bowl here in the N4W playoffs. Ghost and Gambit. Bengals and Niners going at it. Bunch set here. Purdy's got good protection here. He launches that up, and that is a great job there on defense by the Bengals. So 2nd down and 10. Shout out to my guy R-Pats in the building. R-Pats, good to see you. As you can see, we're getting this game done early before the Lakers got to play later on. 2nd down and 10. Big hit there on the play. And that'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So 3rd and 10 coming up. Niners trying to figure out the offense here. 10-7 record for the Niners in the regular season. I believe last year they were 11-6 in season 1. Still made it to the bowl though, so guys in the NFC having a hard time in stopping these Niners. But right now the Bengals not having a hard time as Lewis Seen gets in there for the sack, and they'll have to punt the football out.
A loss of 12 yards. Another 3 and out.
So Wisnowski with the punt. Bengals will field it. And good squeeze as he is finally knocked down at the 49-yard line. Good run back there, and that'll get him a 1st and 10 coming up here at the 49-yard line. So the Bengals back to work here on offense. Scored on their last drive. McCaffrey in the backfield comes out here in the I form. Stretch play to the right side. Cuts it in. And there goes Mack. The Mack attack with one play. Running to the crib like his name was search warrant. TTC to the crib for the touchdown. Well, I guess he heard me say something about the running game. And he said, hold my beer. I can run this rock. And he did just that. One play shot downfield for Ghost. It's a 1st and 10 now here at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Plenty of time with the completion of the Higgins. And he'll get himself about 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 coming up. Purdy back for the pass, the swing there to Meadows. And that'll be just enough to get the 1st down. Comes back out here to no huddle. As the Niners move the sticks. Once again, staying in his bunch set. See where the defense is going to be at here. Drag was open, decided not to throw it, and he's got to throw the football away. 2nd down and 10 coming up. And he had 2 drags wide open. Well, not necessarily wide open, but he would have still had a couple yards on the play. But nonetheless, 2nd and 10. Now here at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and 10. Play clock running down. He's got to hurry up and hike it. Finally does. Good pick up there with the block. And a nice in route. And he'll get that catch for the 1st down on the play. 1st down and 10 coming up. All right, Pats, man. One game at a time, baby. I'm not going to say if they're sweeping or not because we weren't supposed to beat the Rockets. So I'm not. It was one game at a time for me, man. One game at a time for me. But we were not supposed to beat the Rockets. Oh, he's wide open. Big catch there by Higgins. Knocked down at the 18 in the red zone. And the Niners moving the sticks again. 1st and 10 here at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow.
Shout out to Grandpa in the building. Grandpa, yes, sir. I am a Laker fan. 2nd down and 10 coming up here at the 18-yard line. Nah, I'm not a Knicks fan. Not a Knicks fan. My favorite player My favorite player was Magic Johnson back in the day, man. Look, I follow Magic Johnson all the way from like Michigan State, bro. so when he was a Spartan, man, I was enamored. At least that's what my dad told me at the time. I was enamored with Magic Johnson, and I've been a Laker fan since. So. Launches that up, and that is caught by Kittle. And the Niners respond with a big touchdown. Mystic Ranger, good to see you, brother. Hey, I got to look that up.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, I ain't mad at you being a Pistol fan, man. Like, you know, again, that team is good, man. That's a good team, man. It was a shame that old boy got hurt. He's trying to get back into the mix when the playoff starts. Cunningham, like, it's so tough that he got hurt. At the most optimal moment, you get hurt. That's kind of crazy. Second down and 5 coming up.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
And can't get there yet. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Gotta go.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up
11. Stop.
A gain of 7. First down, Cincinnati.
On one, ready?
Clock is continuing to tick here.
180. Raise up. Got.
Will he get out of bounds in time? He does at the 34. So now the Bengals have an opportunity to take a 3-point lead here with a field goal attempt. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I don't like to see that. Okay, I think we're okay now.
On one, ready? 12. Here we go. Got. 11. Got.
Whoa, wait a minute. Let me double check something real quick. Okay, we're good to go.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
I don't know why I thought that it was the first half. This first half went long, I think. yeah, you're right, R-Pass. I don't know why this first quarter actually went pretty long, man. These guys are, slinging the football. This first quarter went pretty long.
12. Here we go. 11 empty.
Second down and inches here at the 24-yard line.
11.
Burrow back, caught by Chase, and he'll move the sticks. First and 10. Now coming up.
it's a gain of 6. And the Bengals first down.
So sitting here now in the red zone, can the Bengals cap off another tutty here?
11.
I like this play call that he's running here right now.
11 top, 11.
But he's changing some things up. I like the initial play call. And just overthrows him, though. I mean, the premise of it was there. And he made the right decision. Just overthrew it. So a 2nd and 10 here at the 18. General Gaming in the building. Good to see you here in the chat.
Here we go, here we go.
The Panthers kind of sore over there. 3rd down to 6 here at the 15-yard line. Hey, was everybody happy with their draft?
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Was everybody in the chat happy with their draft for their teams? Let me know in the chat if you guys were happy with your draft. I was happy. Now we just got to go and basically put pen to paper.
Let's get set.
3rd down to 6 here at the 15-yard line. And in route caught, and he will not have enough for the first. But Chase does make the catch, and he's going to go for it here on 4th down. Yeah, I'm not sure who else the Lions got, to be honest. That was the one team I really didn't. There was a couple teams, actually, but that was definitely one of them that I really didn't pay much attention to. I really felt like they need some things, but they need some things. But I don't know how much they really need, man. I think the Lions are a solid organization. And ran with Campbell there, man. Look, I would have loved to have Campbell as a Giants head coach.
11.
I'll tell you that.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow back, and he's got to throw that away. So 1st and 10, Niners will take over. A turnover on downs, and that is unfortunate. And now the Niners will take over in this one at the 9-yard line. So the Bengals could not respond. Good run here by Meadows. He takes off, gets the 1st down, and Meadows still going all the way down to the 41-yard line. A 31-yard gain and a 1st and 10. Out to 41. Hands it off and won't get anything this time. 2nd down and 10 coming up. General Gamer says the Panthers defense is going to be a threat this season. I mean, the Panthers are a good team. Panthers are a good team as well, man. Panthers are a good team, but I know you say the Panthers are going to have a solid defense, but I mean, in that division, you still got to deal with the Bucs. And the Bucs got a lot better with Ruben Bain coming there on the defensive side. They lost Mike Evans, so you don't got to see Mike Evans anymore. That's a good thing. I guess you could say that. That's definitely a good thing. Because Evans is now a 49er. Good protection. Purdy could have took off the side and not to. He waits for the in route, and that is caught right at the marker. And he'll get the 1st down on the play. 1st and 10 now here at the 49.
49-yard line.
Yellow.
Quick pass outside to Meadows and only gets a yard this time. So second down here for the Niners. Officially now hit the 2-minute warning.
At the 48-yard line.
Once again, the Season 2 rematch of the Season 1 Super Bowl. Ghost and the Bengals, Gambit and the Niners here on Snypz TV Gaming. Again, Ghost won the first championship for Season 1. This last season, won that one 48-42, a very close affair.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Start.
Purdy again. Oh, he ran right into that. And that's going to be an intentional. So 2nd and 9 goes to 3rd and 20. So the intentional grounding on that last play gives him a loss of yards and a loss of down.
Yellow.
3rd down and 20 here at the 41.
Yellow. Here we go.
And I wasn't sure if he was able to hike the ball or not. Got it off just in time as Higgins will get another catch. Down to the 37-yard line. That moves the sticks again. 1st and 10 coming up. Clock is ticking as we get ready to end this first half. And both of these teams passing the football a lot.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Over here.
Clock continuing to wind down. 10 seconds left. And ticking.
Yellow.
Staying in this bunch. Purdy back. Everything covered right now. He's got to throw it away. And that's a smart play. 2nd and 10. Clock stops with 1:01 left.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Outside. Yellow.
He's using a lot of clock here. And that's going to be a 3rd down and 10 now here at the 37-yard line. You wouldn't have been able to, but general game, and the issue with that, though, is at that time, you guys were not going to pay, you weren't going to pay Brian Burns, $150 million. And obviously the Giants were willing to pay for him because they were at that was the year that we were not going to sign back Saquon Barkley. That's unfortunate because, again, I would have loved to have Barkley. But nonetheless, I thank you for Brian Burns. I appreciate it. I'll definitely take it. That's my guy. Purdy back, and big hit there. We're bringing out to a 4th down and 10 here at the 37. Well, Idarier, what do you mean? What am I saying? What exactly you talk about, brother? So the Niners trying to take the lead, and he almost got through. And it doesn't go through. It's no good. So this game is still tied. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Bengals get the football back.
12.
And plenty of time with 2 timeouts remaining to work himself down the field as Burrow will hit him with the play action. And that's going to be incomplete intended once again for Christian McCaffrey. 2nd down coming up. Launches that up to Tyreek Hill, and he got right underneath it and gone TTC to the crib for the touchdown. The one mistake you can't make is to leave Tyreek Hill open with a one-on-one. He will dominate 9 times out of 10. Beat him by about 1.5 yards, 2 yards. And that's all he needed to bring that thing home. So 21-14. He made a mistake.
Yellow.
36 seconds left for the Niners.
Yellow.
Hey, in this league, the Niners are in the bowl. Matter of fact, this is a rematch. In this league, this is a rematch, Lyderia. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but yeah, in this league, this is a rematch. They lost last year's Super Bowl only by 6 to the same Bengals squad. So these guys are good, man. Second down to 10, and that is a huge sack there. So that'll bring it out to a 3rd down and 21. And Lyderia, what team? You're new to the league. What team do you have? You got an NFC team? Oh, you got the Commanders. Okay. Oh, you got a good team on you too now. If the pieces aren't gone, you got a solid squad. So look, it's your job, Lyderia. Yeah. Lyderia, it's your job. It is your job to knock the 49ers out of the postseason. I got to say it like that. It's your job, man. Somebody got to do it in the NFC. Nobody's done it yet. Shout out to Major in the building, Major HD TV. Good to see you, brother. How you been? Fourth down to 6 here at the 22. You would think he would punt this ball out. I don't know if this is a good look here for him, but he's going to try to go for this on 4th down and 6. There's still 22 seconds left. So you're going to give the Bengals an opportunity here if you can't get this first down. I don't like this call. He could call a timeout if he needs to. And there it is. You just gave the Bengals life and an opportunity to take over in this thing. And mind you, and here's the crazy thing. The crazy thing about it now, too, is the Bengals, they get the football in the 3rd quarter. So don't let them score here. You put yourself in a bad spot if he scores a touchdown here. There's no timeouts remaining for the Bengals, but now you put yourself in a position that you could possibly be down 14 and the Bengals get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Then actually, apologies. No, they don't. The Niners get it. My bad. The Niners get it. The Niners will get it back in the third quarter. My bad on that. Big sack of the play. That's huge. He's going to come right back out and figure something out. That's my bad. Yeah, the Niners will actually get the football to start the third. My apologies on that. Second down and 20. Long game tonight here on Snypz TV Gaming. We'll be busy watching the Lakers later on and getting the week together, getting the shows ready for the week. Here on Snypz TV Gaming. Second and 20 here at the 32-yard line for Burrow. Back for the pass, and look, they got through too, but he launches that back in the end zone. Wilson punches in another huge touchdown. And that's where you cannot play with fire when you are dealing with this team. Nobody was guarding Garrett Wilson on that play. And he makes a huge catch. They are now up 14. So first and 10 coming up at the 35, 11 seconds left. Hey, RPAS, did they say that officially that KD's not playing again? I know he was really 50-50. They did? Okay. Hey, look, I still didn't think that we were going to beat them even without KD because, like I said, you know, we don't have Austin Reeves. We don't have Luka Doncic. Like, I didn't see the Lakers doing the things that they're doing right now. And that's the only way they're going to be able to win is to do that. And now, the only unfortunate thing is I would say is this. The Suns ain't putting they're not going to give the Thunder a chance. I mean, they're not going to give they're not going to have a chance, I should say, against the Thunder. They're just not. So we're going to end up playing the Thunder in the division, in the semifinals. We're playing them in the semifinals. And that is gonna do it for the first half. 28-14 in this season 2 Super Bowl of the Not for the Weak Madden League. Once again, shout out to everybody in the building here tuning in. Good game here so far. I'm enjoying it. Hope you guys are enjoying it here as well. But right now, look, the bottom line is Ghost and the Bengals are putting in that work, man. And the Niners, they have a lot to accomplish as we get this third quarter underway. So a first and 10 here at the 25-yard line for the Niners. Down 14. RPAS, I'll be real with you. I hope they don't play him. I don't want them to play him. I just don't want nothing else to happen. Don't play him right now if you have an opportunity and your team is doing work right now. That's a dangerous pass, and that'll be a second and 10. This is not the time to play Reeves. I would not play Reeves, but nonetheless, it's not up to me. Second and 10 here at the 25. Third down and 1 coming up after that catch. JDM in the building. Can't believe I paid top dollar for those autograph BA ones as he's out here about to get his. Wow. Shout out to my guy Chatterrocks in the building. Good to see you, brother, once again. Keeping that street game alive. Purdy launches, caught by Watkins. Watkins get the first and more. All to the races. Past the 40, down to the 41, actually. Apologies. And he's going to come out here in no huddle. It's a 27-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10 coming up.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow. 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 Okay.
Purdy back. Launches that away, and that'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10. I know the Boston Celtics right now are absolutely crushing the 76ers, and Joel Embiid is playing right now as well, too. And they are crushing the Sixers right now.
Yellow.
He's got protection, and wow, toasted. What a play to Meadows, and the Niners able to get back in it a little bit and punches in a major touchdown. There was no way that Battle was going to keep up with him, and ends up beating him by 2-3 yards. So 1st and 10 coming up here at the 35. Bengals get the football back. Let's see if the Niners can get another stop.
Here we go.
Ball set 2 on that play on McCaffrey. 2nd down at 12 coming up here at the 33.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Come on, ready? 12. Here we go, here we go.
Burrow back to the pass here. Is going to be caught by Noel, and be a 3rd down and 9 coming up. Burrow with the play action. And nice shot there called by Noel. So 2nd time around here for him. He's able to get the first. And a 1st and 10 now here at the 40-yard line. Sticks continue to move as Ghost trying to respond from the last touchdown from the Niners. They'll go back up 14. Niners defense have to
Here we go.
figure out how to stop this passing attack, as McCaffrey will run it this time, and he'll get the first down straight up the middle down to the 22, and at least in field goal range. So here come the Bengals again.
Let's get set. Cut. Right 80. Right shot. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Arpad said Reeves is ruled out. Yeah, I figured. I'm happy. I'm happy about that, though. I don't want him to play right now. Burrow back, and they're calling intentional ground in there, so it's going to be a 2nd and 22, loss of 12 as well. Nah, I'm not.
Here we go.
I can't say that oblique won't get aggravated. You got to understand, Reeves in earlier this season, he had the same issue with that oblique. It wasn't as relevant as it was this time around, but in the beginning of the season, he had an issue with his oblique. So I get what they're trying to do. And you got to look at it like this. They got a cushion. If you look at it from a basketball perspective, they have a cushion right now. Okay, so they can take even if they lost tonight, that still gives them, because the next game ain't until Wednesday. So you got to kind of keep that in mind as well, too. You know what I'm saying? I get where you're coming from with getting that rust done because of OKC. Because OKC, let me tell you something. Even with Luka And listen, good catch. Good catch down to the 10. Wow. But even with Luka and Reeves 100% healthy, and I'm a Laker fan, I still don't think we'll beat them in a 7-game series. That team is just too much. But you know what question I have, though? What's going on with Williams right now? That's the only thing. But the thing is, they still win without him. But what's going on with Williams right now for OKC? I know he had some issues also.
Fine, ready? Gun.
Oh, he got a great one hammy. Okay. So yeah, he gonna be week to week. Yeah, he gonna be week to week. But they're still winning without him though. They're winning without him as well. I don't know though. I don't know if you beat the Spurs. If it's the Spurs or the Thunder, I don't know if you beat the Spurs in a conference final without Williams though. I don't know if you do that. Portland almost had him today. They really did.
Here we go.
Portland almost had him. But man, they went on a tear at the end. That Spurs team is good, man. And Wemby's such a difference maker. He really is. Throw back here on 3rd and 5. Can he make the completion? He does not. I thought that catch was going to stay in there. It's a 4th and 5. And he's going to kick the field goal here, but this is a wide open play. You got to get down on this one. This is where you make sure you get the proper catch on that one. You got to go down on that catch. 10-point game.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That was definitely a play right there that you hold that X button down. Get that possession, call it a day. But nonetheless, 31-21, 10-point game. Good protection. And he's going to, wow, he's got him. Hayward with the catch all the way down to the 23-yard line. And here come the Niners.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Rolls out here and down in the back of the end zone. What a shot! Big play and a huge touchdown. This was an absolute D.O. double T. Meadows with another receiving touchdown in this Super Bowl. And it's now a 3-point ball game as the Niners continue to fight. Burrow caught there to McCaffrey, and he'll get himself a new set of downs again. So 1st and 10 here at the 48-yard line. Shout out to Darian the Goat in the building. I'm eating the building. Good to see you. He said what? He said it was Purdy think he is with that bomb. Unrealistic. It was a good Madden play, man. I got to say that. It was a good Madden play. Darren, these guys are definitely balling. It's a good game so far. The tackle there looks like he gains about a yard. And second down and 9 comes out to no huddle. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. Quick pass caught by Chase. And he'll get the first down on the quick slant. So first and 10 out the 39-yard line. No huddle set again here for Burrow. And this time a flag by the Natty. Bring it back 5. First down and 15 now.
11 empty. Wide 80.
Tyreek Hill in motion over there, going to that right side. And not a lot open, but Burrow's going to take off here. He'll slide just in time. And bring it now to a 2nd and 8. Gain of 7. So he can let this clock run out. And that'll do it for the third quarter. 4's in the chat, everybody. It's that time. Fourth quarter action here in the Season 2 Super Bowl rematch between Ghost and Gambit. Bengals and Niners here on Snypz TV Gaming. Ghost looking for a second consecutive championship. Gambit trying to get his get back. And right now, Ghost is continuing to dominate, and he bumped into Tyreek Hill on that one and gets stuffed up at the 15. It's a 1st and 10 now coming up in the red zone.
And the Bengals first down.
11, 12, 12.
Burrow back. 2-man rush it looked like there this time as McCaffrey would only get 2 on the play. A lot of guys out there covering in the 2nd and 8 here at the 13.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Come on, ready? Here we go.
2nd down and 8.
11, Wide 80. What is that?
Burrow back. Quick pass outside there to Chase. Chase will get the first and more. They'll punch in another Bengal touchdown. I mean, you can't get any simpler than that. Ghost just simply paid attention to the defense. He used the quick swing pass, and Ghost able to punch in another touchdown. Wait, ready to read the defense on that one. And now the Niners have to get back to work and try to score another one as they're down once again by 10. So first down and 10 at the 28 for Brock Purdy. 5:04 left in this game.
Get set.
Purdy back. That's going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10 here at the 28-yard line.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Yellow. Outside. Ready? Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Purdy back to the pass again. Caught by Kittle and knocked down at the 35-yard line. And we'll move the sticks.
That's a gain of 7.
So it's a 3rd down and 3, and he didn't move the sticks. Apologies.
Yellow.
But he's that much closer to the sticks.
Yellow. 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 Up.
Launches that up, wide open Higgins. And finally, he didn't get touched first time around, but he's knocked down now to 38. And it'll be a 1st and 10 coming up.
7 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow. Up.
Purdy back here on 1st and 10. Caught by Kittle. Nope, he drops it. It'll be a 2nd and 10 here at the 38-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Buddy T. Watch out. Me. Movement. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy back. And nice catch there by Watkins. Watkins will move the sticks now to the 20-yard line. So puts him in the red zone. 1st and 10 coming up.
Gain of 18. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Outside. Yellow. Buddy T. Watch out. Yellow. Hands up. Hands up.
Purdy back. Quick out. And Higgins will get the catch there for about a 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 3.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Been one heck of a ball game, I will say that. Niners continuing to fight. He's at least in field goal range, so
Get set.
he could play it smart here.
Buddy T. Watch out. Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. Yellow. Left.
Purdy back for the pass here on 2nd and 3, and throws the dot at the 2. Keeps both feet in bounds, and it's a 1st and goal. Great play call here. An even better catch. Phenomenal catch by Hayward. He keeps both feet in. And Purdy, quick pass outside to Higgins. And he punches in a much-needed touchdown. To a 3-point affair. What a fight by Gambit. And again, just a friendly reminder, this was season 1 Super Bowl, which Gambit only lost by 6. Both teams were 11-6 in that season. This time around, the Bengals able to go up on their record while the Niners went down a notch. They're down 10-7 this year instead of 11-6. But now, big play there by the defense. And that's a loss of 8 on the play. They were not fooled whatsoever. Joe Cool goes down quickly. with 3:46 remaining in the fourth quarter.
One, ready? Here we go.
Hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey will get a bunch of those yards back. A gain of 10 on that play. So now it's a 3rd down and 8.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 10 yards.
11 MC.
It's 3rd down.
We'll play action. And nice shot there to Chase. He'll get the 1st down. Goes down at the 49 to play it safe. So 1st and 10 now here at the 49.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Pistol set here this time for Burrow. And McCaffrey with the carry. This time he goes nowhere. So 2nd down and 10 now here at the 49.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Niners' 49-yard line.
So getting close to the 2-minute warning. Natty takes a timeout here with 2:09 left. Ghost has to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes here.
Ready? Playing time. 12. Stop.
And McCaffrey getting that much closer, brings it to a 3rd and 4 as we get ready to hit this 2-minute warning.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
3rd down and 4
Down.
as we officially hit the 2-minute warning.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Cut. Right 80.
3rd and 4 here at the 43-yard line.
Cut.
Blitz getting in there, and that's a big breakup. 4th down and 4, the clock will stop.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So 4th down and 4. It's a ballsy call here by the Natty here at the 43-yard line. They can go up and be up by 6 points.
Here we go.
This is a ballsy call here. A couple crossers. You got to watch the crossers. Here we go. He watches the one side, and there is a stop. And the Niners have life. Turnover on downs. He picked the right side to watch for the crosser. He picked the right way to go. A great job in coverage out here. And he broke it up completely. So now here come the Niners. 3-point game with 1:52 left. And look at this. Haywood is going to go down, and that is a smart play. 1st and 10 at the 11.
perfection, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic, they mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
Meadows will go down. Second down and 10 coming up.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Second and 10 here at the 12-yard line.
Yellow. 18. Yellow.
Back for the pass on second and 10. And good catch there by Kittle. Kittle will get the first down. And the Niners now have one timeout remaining. They're at the 1-yard line. What a job on clock for the Niners right now. Now, it's often known if they don't score. But if they score here, this will be all about clock management. And the clutch gene in the Niners. First and goal. We'll make it a second and goal. He's got to hurry up here, though. He's going to call his final timeout. He could run the football one more time. He could run the football one more time. But he's really going to be cutting it close if he does that. But he can technically run the football one more time. He's at the 1-yard line. You want it. I mean, realistically, if you're going to try to run the ball here, I would say you do the sneak. If you don't get the sneak, you got an opportunity to get back out there quickly to get a playoff. But he's in the gun now, so you know it's going to be a pass try or possible QB sneak, which will be a good call here as well. And back for the pass here. Everything covered. Caught. And it's 10 seconds left. Can he get back? 7 seconds. 6, 5. Still going. Can he spike it down in time? He will not. He will not be able to spike it down. And the Bengals squeeze it out. 38-35. He was not able to get the ball off in time. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. That is a tough way to lose a football game. My goodness. Wow. That is tough. Wow. Wow. That was a great game. A fantastic game. But the Bengals are back-to-back champions. Congratulations to the Bengals once again as they squeeze this one out by 3. Wow. What a finish, guys. What a finish for Ghost. He gets it done in this game. And again, man, wow. Last seconds of this game, he's just simply trying to get there to spike this thing down. And he could not get it off in time. Wow. That's tough. Tough way to lose, man. Tough way to lose. But, hey, the Bengals will take it, right? Hey, look, Ghost defense, they stepped up in the clutch. and did their thing, man. They got it done in this one. Final count, this one 38-35. Ghost is a two-time champion. He's won both Super Bowls so far in season 1 and season 2 here in the Not for the Week Madden League. He's won both of them. First one he won right here, 48-42 against the same Gambit. And now 38-35. Wow. Ladarius said, get set. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He really, look, he could have did something here, man. He really could have. He could have did something there. Man, that was tough. That was a tough L. That was a tough L, man. But a great game nonetheless. All the way down to a wire. Instant classic here on Snypz TV Gaming once again. And that was a lot of fun, man. That was a lot of fun. RPAT said go back to that. Yes. Yeah, you ain't never lied, man. Go back to the long pass where he could have scored a touchdown and he played defense. Now, listen, I still felt it was smart for him to do that because of the clock management. But obviously, Bengals defense, they stepped up when they needed it most. That's where you got to kind of look at it. It's obviously, because he lost the game, you're going to go back to that long pass that he could have scored a touchdown on. No question. And you should. You definitely should. But at the end of the day, he took his chance. He had great clock management going to the end of the game. But the red zone defense for Ghost, they did their job. They did their job. And at the end, number 5 simply would not set. And because of that, clock runs out, ball game over. Man, big loss there for Gambit, man. That's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. But Ghost, again, congratulations to Ghost. He's back-to-back champions here in this league, man. Who gonna beat him? Who gonna beat him? I need to know who's gonna beat him, guys. Somebody got to beat him in the AFC. And look, somebody's got to beat Gambit in the NFC. I can't wait to see what happens in season 3, everybody. I definitely can't wait. All right, guys. Well, look, this your boy Snypz, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's the only game here tonight on Snypz TV Gaming. We should be back tomorrow with a game or two. I believe we're gonna have tomorrow, but nonetheless, man, a lot of fun once again. I'm about to get ready to go watch my Lakers. Hopefully, we can sweep this thing out. If not, go back to LA, Game 5. Let's see what we can do. Take it from there. All right, but look, we're gonna get on out of here, guys. Take care. Be blessed. Another congrats again to Ghost. Close win today. Final count. 38-35. And shout out to Laderia for the follow, man. Thank you so much for the follow, brother. I'm glad that you appreciate the viewership here, man, once again. And I'm glad that you stopped by here and rock with us here today. All right, welcome to Snypz Nation. All right, guys, we're going to get on out of here. Take care. Be blessed. Get ready for the Laker game. We'll catch you guys in the next one. We're out, y'all. Slide, folks.